Second channel probably. I had a dream in my waking hours this morning that was basically just like an accentuated version of what was already happening in my house. I don't know if it means something or if it's meant to mean something when your dreams don't tell a story of a fantastical, faraway dreamland world. They just build a world out of just what you're already experiencing. Just very realistic dreams of like just what is happening anyway to you. It's not really what I like from dreams. I like the dreams that take you to somewhere. These dreams didn't take me anywhere. They just like you're in the nightmarish situation. You go to sleep and have a dream, and your dream's just painting your waking your nightmarish situation from when you're awake. So there's not much difference between being awake and being asleep when that happens. It's like you're awake and you sleep and you're like, oh, I'm in the same place. The story is being told out of what I was already in, and it's believable. Yeah, realistic dreams. Don't like those, especially in when you're living in a bad situation. I've got creases in my head that are brought out by this lighting, and it looks ugly today. Ugly lighting. And this side of my head, for some reason, is in the dark. I don't know why. Need like a reflector or something. Ugh. I'm about to go to a moderate work day. I'm in the middle of a 5 workday stint. I'm on the 3rd day of this 5 workday stint, and yeah, it's not such a bad one today. It's only 3 hours. I've got 1 hour this side of it, and then like 3 hours the other side of it before sunset. Terrible situation in the house. The boys are still doing what they do. I'm talking. This is post the 3rd assault by Sam on me. Mum's away for, I don't know, 2 weeks in fucking Turkey. I don't like Mum, and she sides with the boys, but she's a sort of moderating force when she's here. For some reason, the boys do less things, so whatever. It's better to have her in the house because of that, even if she's not any good at stopping it or sorting out the situation, when she could just do it like that if she wanted to. She doesn't want to, which tells you something about her. I'm very muddled up. The present is hard to do catch-up vlog on. I suppose this would be like a catch-up vlog. Let's try and do a catch-up vlog. It's spring. Winter is trying to get its claws into spring again. We've got a few harsh frosts and ice and minus numbers. I had to scrape ice off my car yesterday morning before I went in for a flexi. There's ice all over it. That antifreeze stuff, that spray, the spray antifreeze, that really, because I didn't know until recently that the coolant is also antifreeze, so I got to define what I mean. The spray antifreeze for removing ice from the windows outside your car, that's really good stuff, whatever it is. I put off using it for a bit because I thought, I don't want to accidentally spray this gnarly chemical into my eyes or get on my hands. But because it's so cold in the start of the morning of a frost, I was wearing the driving gloves anyway when I got the spray out. So I sprayed it on all the windows, and yeah, it's just magic how it just sort of clears up super fast with just a little spray. It doesn't spray like a spray, like it doesn't go outward. It sprays like a jet, like a hose pipe. So you think it's not going to do much, but you spray it on the windows in a squiggle, and it expands when it touches the glass. Like the area that did the job on the ice expands outward into the ice and claims it all. And yeah, you don't need much of it. Frost, springtime is on and off right now. Pre-spring is still going on, so I suppose, yeah, it's expected. March in the UK, we do get a lot of cold weather, ice still, and frosts. If we're unlucky, we get frosts in April and shit like that. Last year, we were unlucky with our seasons because like I think April and May were just like rainstorms, and that was horrible. You can go back and watch like different people's videos from that time of year, and they're all complaining about how fucking rainy it is and how it took so long for spring to get started, and all their plans were delayed by the weather and all that. This year we might be luckier, I feel like. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what April's like. April's like the deciding month, I think. If you get a good April, you might get a good warm year and all the seasons in the right places. If you get a bad April like last year, then like your summer is delayed, you get less of a summer and less of a spring. But I'm enjoying the typical hallmarks of spring, seeing the daffodils, seeing the snowdrops, seeing the crocuses, and all the other flowers have started coming out as well, like various types of other flowers, most that I can't identify, are all coming out. People have started going on trips and stuff. You can see people going to the touristy spots on the moor and stopping off when it's a sunny day. Car parkings out there are filling up. Something new that I'm conscious of, being a new driver. I'm about to pay my second bout of insurance that I've ever paid for my car. Last year was like 1,700 and something, so near 2,000 to start off with whatever no claims bonus shit and all that. This year it's mercifully come to like 700 and something, so that's a drop by like £1,000, which is great because I thought I'd be paying like near 2,000 again, and it's like, what have I been working for this entire time? Because you work your wages up through a year and you make like £2,000, accounting for all the deductions you make for your food shopping to keep you going and all that along the way. You make like £2,000 and then it comes around to insurance time again and you think, oh, I'm just gonna undo everything I've done, lose the 2,000 I've made working. But luckily the insurance does seem to go down by quite a bit, and I'm only paying 700 and something this year, which is like, phew. Dating stuff. I made a little vlog back there which I didn't upload at Cherrybrook. I could upload that. I could post that here. Oh yeah, cute girl from the other day, my Valentine's vlog. Cute customer girl who was on about resin and stuff. Taken. She's got a boyfriend, came in with a boyfriend, taken. I'm a bit gutted, a bit sad about that, but what can you do except refocus your energies. Try and find someone who's actually single and then try again. About the cute girl customer I was talking about on Valentine's Day, no, it looks like she's got a boyfriend. It sucks. There was another cute girl in the fuel station shop. She's taken as well. And old flame from the Philippines, on and off talking, not really talking that much. I mean, it's pointless really talking to her because she can't visit here because the visa for Filipinos visiting England is astronomically high, I think. It didn't look that high when I looked at it, but she says it's not just that. It's like if she wanted to go to England, she'd have to pay for flights, she'd have to pay for her stay and accommodation and food while she's there, and the visa, and she'd have to prove that she had a huge amount of money in her account. She'd have to prove to someone, some government body, travel immigration body, she'd have to prove that she had a ridiculous amount of money in her account. Much like I've been told to prove that I have to have a ridiculous amount of money in my account before I can view flats by one estate agent around here. More money than I've ever earned in my life, by the way. And I have lived in flats before, so it gives you some idea of how, I don't know, insane things either have got or have always been with these guys. And yeah, so the Philippines girl, it's too much of an obstacle for her to travel here, and it's a bit of a large obstacle for me to travel to the Philippines because of, well, the sheer distance involved, the cost of the flight. I assume you have to take 2+ flights, and those flights are like, it's like flying to Australia or something. It's gonna be like 20-hour flights or something. You end up, I think you go to Singapore first, unless there's a landing you got to do before that. So you hop to somewhere like Germany or something, then Singapore, then Philippines, and that is an enormous flight. So it's not a good way of meeting people, really. I mean, it'd be nice to meet someone in Britain, but they're all insane. I tend to meet more sane people from foreign countries. So I also have my friend in Canada who is kind of like the closest thing to a partner I've got now, or a romantic interest or something. Again, Canada, obviously, I'm half Canadian, I'm a Canadian citizen. That cuts down on bureaucracy stuff when I get there with immigration or whatever. So I could technically just live there and work there, actually. But I hate Trudeau, so I haven't been over there, and now Trudeau is apparently going. Although his bullshit government and his laws, I'm sure they still remain for a long time. But he's going. You know, it might be a good idea for Canada to become a 51st state of America. Maybe just get rid of some of the bullshit laws that are in place. But I mean, you're just exchanging one brand of socialism for another, really. But yeah, I feel like I could visit Canada again because Trudeau's gone. And he was like, I was like, I don't want to fucking visit Canada while that psychotic asshole is in charge. It's going to be a different psychotic asshole, I'm sure, taking his place from his party, no doubt. It doesn't matter who stands at the top. They're all varying degrees of leftist socialist in the end. Enough of that, anyway. I mean, the girl who I know in Canada sort of agrees with me on all this stuff, pretty much. She's Catholic from, well, she's like got Polish background. I think she's born in Canada, but her family's Polish, so she's very patriotic for Poland. And there are lots of Polish, like, Canadians in Canada. And yeah, she's nice to talk to, but we talk a lot, but we talk, like, once a week, like in letter format. So it's not good for organising things because she doesn't talk in like small bite-sized chunks over instant messages or anything like that. So it's quite hard to arrange stuff. But I did mention to her, you know, what if I was to come to Canada and hang out. So yeah, go hiking and do some adventure-y stuff there if she's interested in it. Or it'd be nice to visit Canada. Alternatively, go to the other coast of Canada, the Vancouver side, and go to where I used to live in 1992, which is Kelowna. Be nice to revisit that area, have a walk around.